Hello, everyone. I'm Greg Giglio, principal of Homestead High School, and I'm here with an edition of our weekly video message for March 3rd. We're into March already, if you can believe it, and you can see that I have two guest stars here today. So I'm going to have these two amazing students introduce themselves.
Hi, I'm Aditi. I'm a junior here at Homestead,
Hi, I'm Neil. I'm also a junior here at Homestead.
and we've both been organizing the American Heart Challenge.
Perfect. Yeah. So can you tell us a little bit about what this challenge is and what it means?
So, the American Heart Challenge is an event that's put on by the American Heart Association involving a myriad of schools across the nation. They do it in honor of a little boy named Finn, who, in his short life, he's just an elementary schooler. He's had almost 20 different heart procedures for his congenital heart defect. So at Homestead, we decided to adapt this event to kind of fit with our story of what happened with Mr. Lavelle last year in February. And yeah, we've put together a series of different events and workshops that we hope can engage the student body and kind of spread awareness about kind of what happened.
Right. And if folks want a little bit more information about what we're talking about with Mr. Lavelle and that you actually created a video that there's a link to it on my principal's message for the month of March. So if people want to actually see that video, they can log on there and click on that and see what they were talking about specifically. But what kind of events are going to be going on this weekend? As you're talking, I'm going to share my screen and try and show something the list of things. Do you want to tell us what's in store for our students and staff? Can you see that?
Yeah, so coming up this week, we have a bunch of workshops that are being put up by a lot of clubs here at Homestead. We've got a yoga workshop coming up on Monday that's being held by the Yoga Club and the Mental Wellness Space. And then at lunch, we've got multiple events being hosted by the Red Cross Club, which includes a Just Dance battle and a trivia battle at lunch. And then during tutorial on multiple days, we've got CPR workshops where we'll have representatives from the American Heart Association who will be demonstrating CPR, and it'll be interactive, and it's a great skill to have in your tool belt. And twice this week, we've got speakers such as Edward Ruppel, who is the CEO of a medical device, and Jyoti Rao on Friday, who works at Kaiser Lifestyle Medicine. And every tutorial this week, we are offering card making workshops where you can come and make cards for kids with heart issues.
All right. So a lot of great things going on, all kind of around the idea of heart health or being healthy or being involved in that. So what would you say are some of the benefits for our students or even our staff members who come out and attend some of these events?
Yeah, so a lot of our speakers are well-regarded professionals in their industries. The medical device CEOs, we have two of them. They're both from pretty big companies that do dealings all across the world, and they're very knowledgeable in their area of expertise. Same with our two different doctors. One's a cardiologist and the other one's a lifestyle medicine doctor. Both of them are very well known for what they do and can provide a lot of insight on not only, what their profession looks like, but also how you can apply some of those lessons to your own life so that you can be living a more healthy, active lifestyle.
Right. And so so part of the benefit is that students are going to be getting some, as you mentioned earlier, some skills to try and maybe be helpful in an event if and when a loved one has an issue or even a total stranger. That was one of the benefits of our situation with Mr. Lavelle. There were plenty of us on campus that had been trained, but what we heard from a lot of folks is that they wanted to learn, what is CPR, what are some of these life-saving techniques. So we're happy to be providing some of those skills as well. So you also, I'm going to share my screen here with one other thing. There's a way for kids to sign up. Can you see the QR codes on there?
Yeah.
Okay. You want to explain those?
Yes, so there's two QR codes on the screen right now. The one on the left is for the Fins Mission app. On the Fins Mission app, it's a way for students who are perhaps interested in fundraising to collect online donations. There's also a game component where you can complete 8 different little challenges. They're not much, like, for example, watching a video or completing a quiz. And if you complete all of the 8 challenges, you get 1 community service hour per challenge. So for a total of 8 community service hours.
Mhm.
The QR code on the right is for our internal workshop tracking. If you sign up with that link, it's at hhsheartevent.org. And if you go to that website, you can sign up for a text notification list, and we'll also use that to track people who go to the different events. Each event you go to will enter you into a larger raffle, which is going to have a bunch of gift cards from a ton of local businesses, and the FBLA is working with us on putting that together. So.
Yeah, we have a lot of groups that are working together and helping you guys out and putting this on. So, but I want to thank the two of you for kind of spearheading this and really getting things organized, and for being with us today to kind of give us a little more information so the parents kind of have an idea of some of the things that are going on here at Homestead. And so I don't know if there's any last other things you want to add before I let you go, because you guys are super busy because you got events to plan and to organize. So anything else you want to add?
The last thing I'd say is that if you do sign up for the notification list in the app by the end of today, you'll be eligible for our initial raffle. It's a $25 Amazon gift card for 2 random people who sign up for the 2 QR codes. And then also for the 3 people who refer the most of their friends to sign up, we're also offering them each a $25 Amazon gift card. So if you can do that by the end of today, you'll be eligible for those.
Perfect. Well, again, I just want to thank the two of you for really taking the lead in this. I think it's a super important event and super important mission that you're helping us with. So I'm really looking forward to seeing how all these events play out over the years. So thank you. Good luck on all the activities. I'm going to let you guys go while I get on with the rest of my
We
show here.
appreciate
Thanks for
it.
having us.
Take care, you guys. We'll see you later. So as they're disappearing, I'm going to once again share my screen so that you can go through our stuff. I guess I said this is the first Friday in March, and it's 3/3/23. I thought that was a nice little number thing going on there. This is gonna be a short one after this because I didn't get anything submitted this week. I don't know if people were just sort of feeling okay after the break or weren't motivated after the break, but nothing got submitted. So I don't have any questions or shout outs or suggestions. So I'm going to skip on down to this. This is the traffic. We were really having an issue with parents using the staff lot. And to be honest, we're probably going to have to step this up a little bit and even shut down the staff lot a little bit more, because parents are just not listening to this. They, we're used to the students not listening to us at times, but it's a little harder when the parents aren't. We have way too many parents that are coming in and trying to use the staff lot to drop off or pick up. And we've had issues with medical trucks trying to come in. We've had issues with people trying to come and go with the traffic being blocked up in there. So again, please do not use it unless you're coming in for some official business or you're one of those parents that have a special pass. Although what we may end up having to do, to be honest, is just shut down and just block the entrance at the end of the day. So please we don't want to get there. We got other things that are more important to deal with, but if we can't control it, we're going to have to take matters into our own hands. So again, try and find another spot to pick up your student, whether that's the horseshoe, the student lot, or some sort of alternative location. Again, probably one of the better things is even to wait 10-15 minutes after the bell and then come pick them up, because most of the traffic is gone by then. But again, we really do not need people in the staff lot that are not supposed to be there. Here's some important dates for the year. I had a mistake on my last one. I had mentioned the college info night for juniors was going to be 3/2. It was, and then they moved it to 3/8. So if you thought you missed it, you haven't. It's coming up next week. I am sorry to say, though, that the Spring Fling dance has been canceled. There were not enough tickets sold to help be able to hold the event and even break even. So we had to cancel that. There is no school on Monday, March 13th. So please listen for that. The day they get to sleep in, we get to work. We being the office staff and whatnot. The week of the 3/14, we do have a special schedule, and I'll go over that in the next one. That's going to be for our CASP testing. So that's coming up next week. State testing is back in full now that the pandemic is done. Well, not done, but past that, and we're getting life back to normal as much as possible. So we have state testing coming up. It's also multicultural week, so that's a fun week for lots of different events as well. We do have a parent ed presentation coming from PTSA on 3/15 for impact teen driving. That's always a popular one. So keep your eye out for those emails and signups. Just so you know, too, March 17th is the last day to drop a class with no reflection on the transcript. So again, if you need to drop a class, that would be the reason. But again, some of you seniors, if you drop that class, you may have to explain it to the college that's accepted you as to why you dropped that class. There's also going to be ASB elections and informational meetings going on that week as well. or, I put that in 2 places. Shouldn't, anyway, there's an informational meeting on the 17th. The ASB elections are the week of 3/27. And then actually the week before that is the Battle of the Classes. So we got a lot of fun stuff happening in March. So hopefully they'll get a chance to do that. Again, just in case you wanted to see that list of events again, there it is. You can pause the video and take a look at those and maybe talk to your kids about going to some of those. Hopefully we get a lot of attendance for that. And then again, if you want, you can go back to the video and pause on this QR codes and scan the QR codes, or go to that website and they will tell you how to sign up and all that kind of stuff. So again, thank you to our guest stars. We really appreciate their hard work. I hope you have a great week, and hope the weather still cooperates with us, and we'll talk to you next time. Thanks. Bye-bye.